Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Stellaris on insane difficulty as the Architect's Foundation. We're going tall. There's a lot to talk about, lots of things in the comments to talk about. First, I have actually decided to change this, so from capital to capital district. Capital is the building, capital is the function. And since this was called after the building system-wise, I think it kind of makes sense keeping in the theme, so I decided to rename this one and yeah, have it look like that. Then the second thing, which is pretty important for us, is I thought it would only come in the next patch, but it's already in. We're able to actually gift our vassals systems. I could even give them the forge if I wanted to, and they would accept it. So that is really good. That makes me very happy. Right, so that's the thing. I have been accused of greediness because I haven't been giving these guys any money or anything. They're still receptive. The reason why their willingness to accept a vassalization has dropped so heavily is because they are far away. I destroyed my frontier outpost over here, remember? This place where the Pogavons have now built one. And that increased the distance that I have towards them massively. I mean, I could build a frontier outpost down there, if I wanted to really get these guys in my bag. If I wanted to do that, maybe I would do it over here. And I'm lacking 51 influence. That would be one hell of an expensive frontier outpost. I'm not sure I want to do that. I mean, people have said they want me to go and re-terraform all these destroyed planets from the Unbidden. Could be a thing, but it's super expensive influence-wise. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess these guys have to just fend for themselves. If they can't see that it would be beneficial for them to actually join me, it would be fine. But they have their independence guaranteed by the Gloswahani and the hegemony of Peninsula Prime. So I don't think anything is going to happen to them. Right, so that's that. I do want to build a Dyson Sphere. Lots of people have been saying, come on, build a Dyson Sphere. And I think I will. I also had a comment saying that we're missing a Dyson Sphere. That I already built a construction site. I don't think so. Because these symbols over here show where you have megastructures. We have one in the capital, Ringworld. We have a Ringworld over here. We have a Ringworld in the animal system. The habitats don't show up as megastructures like that. We got the refinery over here, and we got the Science Nexus in the forge. Which, by the way, I'm gonna try to push forward. I think that is maybe what you meant. Dyson Sphere construction thing is nowhere to be seen. The good thing though is that our strategy has changed. I'm gonna build a Dyson Sphere actually, because the energy credits are a real problem. We're already paying a lot for megastructure maintenance, 20. Alright then. I want to get rid of the Grand Fleet Edict, which is going to cut our income a little bit. But I need influence. Influence is the main factor that's holding me back. So there are a couple of ways that we could go about this. We're getting some amount of influence from these guys. But there's actually a civic that would give me a lot more. Currently we have the agrarian idyll, which is super good. Still, would help us fill our last tradition. On the other hand, it's not that important. And then we have the technocracy, which gives us research alternatives. We don't really need that one anymore. And then we have the monthly influence, which is super useful. I'm thinking about reforming the government and getting rid of the technocracy. And instead, where is it? Over here. Introducing a parliamentary system, which increases the faction influence gain by plus 50%. So we would gain, currently we gain 3.71 from the faction, so we gain nearly 2 from that. And there are other ways that I can make my factions a little bit more happy. It's gonna cost me quite a bit, so I'm a bit hesitant to actually go for this. I wanted to reform that once we are done with the Unity stuff, get rid of the agrarian idyll as well. I mean, we're producing a lot of Unity. on those farming worlds. And I can definitely not get rid of the cutthroat politics, because that boosts my influence as well. I kind of would like to get rid of the agrarian ideal as well, and maybe go for the mining guilds. But on the other hand, I mean, we can just build more stuff to make that happen. Unity, can't really build more stuff without this. So I think I'm going to leave it like that, but I think we're going to go for this. Parliamentary system, gain more influence from factions. So that's a thing. It's going to be costly, yes, but I think it's going to pay off. So we now went up to close to 5. And then another thing that we can do to make factions happy is these guys, the Xeno Reform Forum, our Xenophilia guys, are actually super strong. They have a lot of supporters, a lot of attraction. I guess, yeah, because we have been acting rather xenophilic. I mean, we have a lot of free Xenos. We have diplomacy with them, migration treaties. Oh, and it's the ruler's political faction. Okay, yeah, that can happen. Now, these guys are annoyed that we have indirect, that we don't have indirect xenology. And I think I could go for that. Go for a passive stance instead of the active stance that we have currently. That would stop us from changing their ethics. We're currently using the indoctrination over here. And we can do that because we have that kind of thing. But honestly, it's rather weak sauce. It's really weak sauce. It takes forever, and I guess we can just wait these guys out. I don't think that they'll actually be able to get anywhere. These are in the late medieval age, and these are in the industrial age. I mean, they could get somewhere, but xenophile, militarist, xenophile, pacifist, pacifist, materialist. We've been influencing these guys a little bit, but I think we'll do that. I want the influence more than I want other stuff. So, and I mean, I guess they're going to make their increased political weight felt, and it's kind of fitting in terms of roleplay. That would actually do something when the first speaker is the leader of the xenophile faction. So let's go for passive study here. That's fine. And that should make these guys a lot happier. Yeah, 1.7. 1.7, that's pretty good. Anything else that I can do to make these happy? No species-wide slavery, we don't have that. No purges, got it. Recent uplift, recent enlightenment. Yeah, I'm not going to do that just to make these guys happy. Land grab objections. Outright invading primitive worlds will displease the Xeno Reform Forum. We're not going to do that. Yeah, they want us to join a federation. It could happen. It could happen. Can you actually form a federation with your vassals? I mean, I could just release them. Invite to federation. They must be independent. Yeah, I'm not sure if a federation is really gonna happen, because I like to act independently. Yeah, but still, that pushed up our influence gain to 6.5, which is really good. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna destroy this outpost. I had a little bit of a fiddle behind the scenes in between episodes with the outposts to see how much territory we would lose if I destroy certain outposts, but with the situation that we can actually give these guys planets, situation has changed drastically. This is an Arctic world. What do these guys like? Oh, what's that? Holy cow, these guys are building habitats. Well done, Crowler. Well done. Nice. Okay, they understand the importance of building tall. So what do these guys have? Tropical preference. So Arctic has only 20% habitability for them, which means that the Alpine and the Arctic world over here are not very good for them. These guys, on the other hand, they live on an Arctic world. So, I mean, I could just give these places to the Bassandons, but I kind of would like the Kroll partnership to be stronger. What is your FTL? Nautilus Squadron. They have warp drive, which makes them a lot more useful than the hyperlane. So that's the thing. How long would it take to terraform this thing? Terraform it to tropical world. It would cost 100 and take 10 years. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. That's fine. So, tropical. And this one over here. I mean, it could... Are we... Yeah, we're currently researching the Gaia creation thing. I kind of want to get rid of all these frontier outposts. They're actually a pain in the butt, so I guess I'm just going to terraform them to the kind of planet that these guys want, and then I'm going to settle them and give them away. And the only thing that we're really going to keep in this area is one frontier outpost over here in that system, because I want to give them a Ringworld, and we're going to keep that one in that system because I want to give them a Ringworld, and that's going to be about it. And then we're going to settle this place, which we could do already, and which I think I will, because I really want to get rid of these frontier outposts. They're just really annoying. And then I'm going to attack these guys and give their planets to my vassal over here, because that's something that we can do. Holy cow, we're now at 7 influence, which is really good. I need more influence to build more megastructures. Our influence income is abysmal. Absolutely abysmal, so... that really doesn't work for us. And then what I've also checked behind the scenes is we can destroy these two if I build one over here. So we can cut down to 1. Because I really want to put a Ringworld in here in that system. That would be my goal, because then I can push the borders of these guys way back. That's at least the idea. So let's go. Let's make that happen. Let's build a frontier outpost over there. And then what we want to do is we want to colonize this place, the Arctic world. So first garden, you are going to build 2 colony ships. 1, 2. And then we're going to settle this area, get rid of all the frontier outposts in the area except for one over here in the Firn Melba system. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, and the Dyson Sphere, I've been asked what happens. Well, if I build a Dyson Sphere in here, you can still build habitats in there, but you won't be able to use any energy creating buildings on them. They will just not appear then in the build menu, and any that you had will get destroyed. Since we have that mod, that megastructure placement mod, we could actually do stupid things. Like build a Dyson Sphere in here in this system, but it doesn't make a lot of sense, so I'm not gonna go for it. Still building these Ringworld sections. This one is gonna be done very soon, which means that I kinda have to build another colony ship. Let's go with the post hammerheads there on first buttress. Maybe I should build another one on second buttress. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's stop that one. Alright, so colonization is going to happen. I mean, we need more. This one's going to take only a little while. I hope that I can push up our mineral income to 2,000. I'll just let the game run a little bit. These energy arches are fine, right? Yeah, I haven't built one in here. Influence-wise, these are really bad. No, the habitats. My influence income is definitely improving. Would be way better even if I were to get rid of all these places as well. Terraforming to tropical world. It's gonna take a fair amount of time. And then what we really gotta do is take these guys on. These guys have become very dangerous now that
construction complete.
Now that they got those Fallen Empire worlds. That's a real problem for me, to be quite honest. That's a real problem. I think... Yeah, I think we're gonna build a... Oh, we already got an orbital station in that system. Destroy it then. And let's have another construction ship move over there, build a frontier outpost, as long as it's cheap. Basildon Coalition has already built a frontier outpost over here in the Aslan system, which is fine. I wanted to attack the Gloswoheni Foundation, but if I do that, Pokemon Kingdom might actually eat all of them. Because they're sort of deadlocking each other. Trade treaty with the Kroll partnership has timed out, and the scientist has died. Okay, that can happen. We still got our science ship down here, and you guys told me that, yeah, the Yilden system is actually not surveyed yet. So we're going to remedy that one. There's a planet in there as well, Savannah World. More trade treaties are timing out. Is that going to hurt our influence? No, it isn't. Alright then.
Construction complete.
I wonder if I shouldn't just build an outpost in the Kildartha system then. Kind of doing the creep.
Construction
The
complete.
border outpost creep. But now that we have good influence income, it's actually not that bad. I'm gonna have way better income if I can get rid of most of my frontier outposts. Which I'm looking forward to very much. We've got another tradition. What we really want is this one. Every vessel increases your naval capacity by an equal amount of 20% of theirs, which is really nice. So I guess we've got to unlock that one to get the fleet levies then in 123 months. It's gonna be a while, but oh well, that's fine. So where are my colony ships at? Over here. Righty, let's go ahead. Let's see which one is the bigger one. That's a 14 size, that's a 16 size. Doesn't make much of a difference, but makes it a little bit. So colonize that planet. No real good spot for it. Okay, we're gonna put it over there. So we've got Septrum Prime. And we're gonna colonize this one. Oh yeah, they got a Betharian power plant over there. I think I'm gonna put it down here, ignore the society research, but buff the Betharian power plant over there. Septrum Secundus is fine. And then we got that ship, which we need to send to the meta converter. So let's go colonize that planet. Oh, that's a fairly lackluster section in here. Could be better, could be worse. I'm gonna put that down here. And that is gonna be converter B then. Converter B, that's good. How are things looking on here? Did I build a visitor center on this planet? It doesn't look like it. That's bad. Cancel that one then. Let's put down a visitor center. Wonder how I could forget that. Oh, that's at number 29. Holy cow, that's taking forever. we'll have the snail work on there. That's fine. These guys are gonna get built, so that's fine. Anything else? Let's have a look into the refinery. How's it looking on there? Let's have a look at the output. 172, 131, 124, 117. So we're getting there. We're getting there. These guys should slowly get stronger and stronger. Oh yeah, and there's a bunch of stuff to be built on this planet. I'm slowly collecting stuff for the UI improvements for my video. If you have stuff that you want to see improved or that you want to see in that UI improvement video, then let me know so I can put it in there. I'm always appreciative of that kind of stuff. Right. What about the spaceports? Yeah, spaceports are built up over here.
Colonization in progress. Colonization in progress.
Triple colonization. Let's go for the orbital mind control laser. And then I think I'm just gonna build some stuff on there so that these things are not a burden on the Empire. So let's build a solar panel and a hydroponics farm. And on this one as well, solar, hydroponics. I guess I could go for the synchronized defenses, but we don't really need it. What we want to do though is we actually want to push forward the Science Nexus site as soon as we can to actually get this done. Our research has... yeah, it's not great. It's okay, but it's not great. We definitely have to keep up building some more megastructures, some more Science Nexuses to really stay up and running. Especially if we're going to colonize more and more stuff. Now what I want to do is I want to build up these worlds a little bit that we're going to give to our vassals. Right, let's go. 1200 days for the first step. That's good. We also have to build out the Forge system and the other systems with normal planets. We can build them up with habitats. And we're done over here. What's happening? Obavni Arbitrators declared war on the Mishar Galactic Sovereignty. Really? Again? Oh, you mother... Ugh. The role of the Obavni Arbitrators is played out. Go where you belong from now on, into the dustbin of history. These guys are our rivals. It's gonna give us some influence. Right, we're at 682 now. We're done building that frontier outpost. There's nothing orbiting this star. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. So go away then. We're gonna build a frontier outpost in that system. Try to push their borders back as much as possible. It's a bit of a, an influence waste, but on the other hand, then I can destroy the other outposts. Guess I could already destroy Beatria and Orthama, but we might lose the ability to build in here. Federation Association offer, that's not gonna happen. And they declared us our as their rival, that's fine. Keeping up the income. How far are you with the outpost? Getting there. Terraforming, only 3,000 days. Yeah. They want me to join their federation, desperately. Absolutely desperate. That's what these guys are. Now, let's have a look into the capital district. How is it looking on the surface? Oh, we can still build up that one. Agrarian District A. Oh, come on. There's nothing to be done on here. District B. Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff that we could do on there. Oh, and someone wants to trade with us. Research agreement. Yeah, why not? I guess that's fine. Let's build all these things up. That's good. And District C. Only one thing to build up. Good. Good. Very good. One thing that I need to do is in the animal system. Did I actually destroy my visitor centers? We don't have one on first anvil, but I think we built that up when we didn't have that already. There's another one here. Third anvil. Did I already do that? That would be good. That would be very clever of me. Okay. Well, let's build these up.
Construction complete.
These things... Oh yeah, I haven't really upgraded you to the max level. Let's give you a solar panel and some orbital hydroponics. Just make these guys a little bit more useful. And at least negate the cost of these spaceports. So orbital hydroponics and that. That's all gonna happen. And here it already has happened, so let's give them the hydroponics as well. That's fine. Right. How's it looking over here in the meta converter? Have you built up your spaceport? You have not. So let's go up to the highest level. And then some solar panels. Okay, so we've got 3 colonies. We got this one. Let's build a spaceport. We need to buff up our naval capacity, otherwise we're paying through our teeth for that kind of thing. Righty, so let's go ahead, let's do our usual stuff. So we're gonna build a mineral silo over here. We're gonna build a mine over here. Gotta remember to press control. Mine. And a mine. Okay, that's looking good. And then we wanna put down the visitor center down here, I guess. Have you worked the visitor center to pull as many people on there as possible? This is going to be the Paradise Dome. This is going to be the Autochton Monument. And then I guess this can be the processing plant. Yeah, that looks good. And then everything else is going to be mining territory. Mine all the things. And all these things do cost upkeep, so we definitely got to make sure we do keep it up. This would actually be built over. So let's go for the basic mine. What's happening? Okay, these guys have stopped guaranteeing the Great Old One's Commonwealth. Situation is getting dire for these guys. The thing is, there's I don't see an opinion modifier in there. I really don't see an opinion modifier. I see the base, I see the population, I see the our tradition, I see the relative power of the empires, the receptive attitude, and the threatened. Nowhere in there is the opinion. I wonder if that does anything. I mean, I could try it. Like, let's give them food. Let's just chuck them 20 food for 10 years. Let's see what that does for us. Destroyed dimensional portal. People are really forgetting quick, I gotta say. Broke the guarantee. That doesn't make them happy. I'm gifting them a crap ton of stuff, and it doesn't really help. Oh no, there it is. Favorable trade deal. Decays by -2.
Construction complete.
Defensive pact is a thing, but it didn't affect this one over here at all. And I really don't want to guarantee their independence.
Complete. War has been declared against us.
Alright then. Foul Newt, you had better prepare your fleets for this as war. Our flesh harvesters are coming for your hatchlings. What are you going to do with our hatchlings? You evil, evil man. Right, declaration of war. I mean, the funny thing is, the Ixidar Star Collective is in this war with me. Which is pretty nifty if you ask me, because that means that their guarantee for the Pokemon Kingdom is no longer valid. I mean, we're gonna come into conflict with the dynastic union of Nazira, but I'm pretty sure that we can fight these guys off. So that actually presents an opportunity. These guys got 232,000. We still got another fallen empire over here, so that might be a thing. I kind of should take that for myself. I mean, they have a lot of ruins on there. I wonder how they can let these things fall into so much disrepair. I think that is just kind of a balancing thing, that they don't want that to fall into, so that these things don't become too overpowered. I kind of left these guys to maybe get a war in the heavens, but now the Hanfalier shot is gonna get wiped out for sure. They're gonna be wiped out. I have no other choice. I'm gonna give them to the Kroll partnership, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we could go for humiliate and stop atrocities though. If they no longer exist, that's gonna be difficult. So, I mean, let's just give all their planets to the Krolls. Yeah, that graze that out. The Ixidar are not gonna get anything. Sorry, guys. Yeah, cede all the planets to my vassal. I don't really want to hold on to these planets myself in the area. As I said, I want to stick to this area of space, although there's something to be said for taking over this area just to heal the galaxy, but also to get maybe sort of a staging ground against the Obevni arbitrators. We'll see how that goes, but this actually does present a big opportunity, because taking on the Ixidar, breaking my defensive pact with them, is not something that I want right now, at least. I want to fight down the Obevni arbitrators first. But the Pokemons are getting kind of uppity. They're hostile. They're pathetic. I'm going to declare rivalry here. I think we should move against these guys, because I'm going to have no problem taking out the Fallen Empire over here. So I guess we're going to start a war against these guys. And that can also give me stop atrocities and humiliate. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to give this to... We're going to force them to cede a bunch of their planets to my vassal, to the Pokemon Tranquil Commonwealth, because there are a couple of them that I can actually force them to cede, and that will increase our standing in the galactic community quite a bit. I mean, the dynastic unit of Nazira is gonna be a little problematic. But I'm pretty sure that we can take them on. So that's what we're gonna do in next episode. I really don't want to get into this war right now. I've already reached my time limit, but it's gonna stay interesting. We're gonna go after them. We're gonna build up our matter converter as soon as we reach the 300 influence that we need. Oh yeah, people are pissed now. The faction, pacifist faction, is no longer giving us any happiness. Non-violence. I mean, we haven't started a attack war, which I'm gonna do pretty soon against the Pokemons. So we can kiss the influence from these guys goodbye. But we're still doing much better in terms of influence than we did before. We're also getting 2,100 minerals now for some reason, so that's nice. I did set my demands, didn't I? I did not, apparently, so I'm going to do that now. Crow Partnership, you're going to get all the planets of this fallen empire. Right, so that's good. Minus 28. Relative navy strength. We're starting at a huge advantage. These guys are just pissed that we settle a planet right next to them. But yeah, so for now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you aren't already. Chances are at episode 152, you really are already subscribed. But if not, consider it. And I hope I see you next time for the war against that fallen empire. Thanks and bye-bye.